All right, still in chapter 9, book of Amos. Let's look here at verse 5. We understand about this flood, all right? We understand how I'm trying to present the evidence to you now. Let's look into this a little further so you can really see what's going on here. And it shall rise up wholly like a flood. A flood represents suddenness, being overtaken, overpowered. Okay, the overpowering now comes into view where it says, and shall be drowned. That's overtaken, overpowered by the flood. You're going to be overtaken and drowned by this overawing flood. Now, what is the awing part? As by the flood of Egypt. Now, Egypt is going to be equated now spiritually. What does Egypt represent in a deeper view? Egypt represents civilization, high civilization. It represents knowledge. It represents art. It represents greatness. Think about the pyramids of Egypt, one of the 7 wonders of the world, wondrous. So we're going to see an overawing, great, wondrous flood that is going to have the power to overtake and immerse and drown everyone. That is going to be the strong delusion. And that's exactly what this represents. Now we see a further description. It is he that buildeth his stories in the heaven. Who's building his stories in the heaven? It's telling you that this person, this Lord God, that's responsible for founding this troop in the earth that's going to rise up on us like a flood, overawe us, drown us, and overtake us with this high civilization, okay? This high knowledge. It's going to suddenly come upon us. Well, who's he that buildeth his story in heaven? Well, let's look right back at Obadiah. It's going to tell us. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down. So whoever is building his stories in the heaven ain't too good. Somebody wants to bring him down. And we see, and hath founded his troop in the earth. Well, the same one that is sought to build his encampments in the heavens. Now, I'd like to point you to Mars, the Sidonia region, the dark side of the moon, Phobos, some of the other locations that we know of where they've set up previous bases in the past, which the Bible is telling you about right now. So this is this fallen one, okay? This is going to be eventually translated back on down to Apollyon, the devil, Enki, okay? And that's going to be the one that is the god in Revelation 9:11 over the locust, which is Apollyon, translates back to Enki. Now we see that the god that has founded this troop in the earth, which are the locusts come out of the earth. Not only in the Bible, but in real life, they come out of the ground. This God is the same God that's calling for these waters. The waters is this flood. Same flood. The flood of the sea is population, mass population of people, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth, all over the globe, to and fro, up and down. The Lord is his name. This is not our Father. Okay, this is the fallen God's proclamation against us and what he's about to bring upon us, as you would read in Revelation 9:11, the locust and the connection to Apollyon. It's the exact same thing. Now, I'm telling you that these beings are connected to the Danites, okay, which we could tie back to the book of Judges and Samson and his deeds. And I'm telling you that the Danites are just another name for the connection that the Cainites have to the Nodites, who are connected directly to the fallen ones as their progeny. Let's look what Job says about them, about these judges. This is going to be chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Who are the judges that are having their faces covered? Well, it's the 13th judge. It's the Danites. It's the locust. The earth given into the hand of the wicked, that's us. They're saying we're the wicked and that they've had to been covered up. And then they appear as these judges. Okay, and that's what's about to happen. I'll be back.